Hello, hello, hello. What are you doing?
I've discovered something.
Okay.
Like you can't smile and scowl at the same time. It makes your face distort.
All right, let's see.
It's pretty bad.
All right, that was scowling and then smiling. So let's do smiling and scowling.
All right.
Cheese.
Yeah, it's just...
How's that look?
No, it's crazy. You look crazy. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, David. You do it. You do it.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
All
Do
right. Smiling, scowling.
it. All right, now do scowling and smiling.
There's no way to do it without it making you look crazy. Man. So, all right. So for those of you who are listening to the podcast, you're going to have to go look at the video on YouTube to see that. But you certainly need to.
You may not want to.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Go do it in the mirror and see what you look like.
I know there's at least half of the people listening are doing it now.
Yeah.
All right. What is our topic for today?
I think our topic should be gifts going to the other home.
Okay. Yeah, that's good for this time of year, especially. So let's dive into that because it can be a little bit stressful dealing with the gifts and what you're going to do with those.
Well, and I think a lot of that depends on the visitation between the two families.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have your kid all the time except every other weekend, you may feel differently about gifts going to the other house versus if they're 50-50.
Okay.
Versus if you only get them during the summer and a week at Christmas or something like that, right?
Right.
Okay.
There's a lot of variables there because I can think if it were me and let's say I get my kid, let's just say every other weekend, the kid's like, I want to play with this thing more than twice a month. Mm-hmm. I want to take it to, let's just say my mom's. I want to take it to my mom's house. And I think the first thing for me, it would be, depends on the cost of it.
Okay.
Like if it's a $20 item versus a $200 item, that's very different.
Right.
So that would be one thing. The other thing is it going to get, let's say you go to the other house and there's other kids or other dynamics there that may tear it up. Mm-hmm. Then now I'm thinking, no, I don't want you to take it because it's going to get torn up.
Right.
Or broken.
Mm-hmm. But think of it from a kid standpoint. Like you said, the kid's like, well, I want to play with my stuff.
Right.
Is the present the child's property?
No.
If it is the child's gift, shouldn't the child be able to decide? With the understanding that if it's taken to the other parent's house and broken, you won't replace it.
Yeah. Maybe I think that might be an age dependent thing.
Okay, I was going to say that.
If they're
3, they'll be like, yeah, is that kid too long?
Yeah, if there's 6 versus 16, different conversation. But yeah, I can see that.
But that would stink as a kid to get a gift.
Mm-hmm.
Just say a PlayStation.
Yeah, no small gift.
Right.
Okay.
A PlayStation. Okay, we'll do a little, what do you call them things? Little handheld games. The Switch? No, that ain't it.
Those ain't cheap either.
Okay, well, I'm not looking for something cheap. I'm looking for something small.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. We'll say that. The PlayStation Portable or the Nintendo Switch. Sure.
Whatever they are. Okay. So the kid gets it for Christmas, say from Dad's house.
Sure.
And they're getting ready to leave, and Dad, or probably stepmom, says, you're not taking that to your mom's. We bought that.
Mm-hmm.
If you want one at your mom's, your mom can get you one.
Now you got 2.
But what does that do to the kid? It's not just about the gift. It teaches them that separation of not only are you living in 2 houses, but you have 2 lives.
Yeah, and that's the way they end up acting.
Right. So with us, I don't think Jackson ever asked to take anything to his dad's because he did do every other weekend with his dad. Mm-hmm. I don't know that his dad ever bought him anything that he wanted to bring here.
No, not that I can think of.
But I do remember one time Jackson wanted to take his computer to his dad's. Well, he was going for a week during the summer or something like that,
Yeah.
right?
Not a laptop.
Not a laptop, the computer.
Yeah. The computer and the monitor and the keyboard. Okay. Anyway,
And what did we do? Do you remember?
we packed it up.
Not only did we pack it up, we gave him one to take to his dad's.
Yeah. Well, the caveat to that is I own an IT company. So having computers laying around that we're not using is a thing.
Yeah, it's common.
Yeah.
Now, I know with your kids, and we've talked about it in the beginning, we had them out 11 out of 14 days. But year 2, things changed to more 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
I know there was a time that there was only one PlayStation, right? They didn't have one at their mom's. They had one here.
Right.
Every week, that would get bagged up to go to the other parent's house.
Yeah.
Luckily, there were no other kids at the other home. Because imagine if they were. Say the roles were reversed. Say that their mom had the PlayStation. They brought it here. Jackson broke it.
Yeah.
What happens?
It causes conflict between now me and you. Like your son broke my son's gift. And
then she's mad.
She being
The
my ex.
Right.
Yep.
The bio mom.
Yep.
Because my kid broke her kid stuff. Same thing with you. Y'all were both mad for the same reason.
Yeah.
But she's even madder because she paid for it.
Right.
Now, as a good person, I should replace that. If my kid breaks something, I should replace it.
Yeah. No different than if you broke the neighbor's kid's stuff.
Right.
Okay.
But it's looked at differently.
Of course it is.
Yep. Then let's talk about you've got the kid that goes to the other bio parents during the summer and like just a week at Christmas. I have seen where that child comes to, say, dad's for Christmas, and dad won't let them take their gifts. So they don't see their gifts again for 6 months. I think a lot of that has to do with the co-parenting. If you have a good co-parenting relationship with your ex, you're more apt to say, hey, David, I'm sending little Johnny with his Xbox. Can you make sure that, it doesn't get broken or stolen or whatever?
Right.
And you'd be like, sure, honey. Not honey, because we're ex. Sure, ex.
I was going to say, you just open up a whole nother can of worms.
Sure, ex. That I no longer love.
Ex, honey.
Yeah, ex, honey. Oh, please don't call her that. But it's not fair to the kid. And to me, that's a type of control.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't have that issue, not because we had a good co-parenting.
No, just for the record, David and I both, me more so than you, parallel parented.
Yeah.
Parallel parenting is when you can't co-parent and you just do your thing, they do theirs, and you hope for the best in the middle.
Yeah. There was a short period of time, and it might even been before you came to the picture. That's how short it was. But if she was, this, for example, we'll take your scenario. If she was going to buy them a Nintendo, I knew it because we often would talk about that because we didn't want to buy the same things because they wanted the same thing. So like I didn't want to buy a Nintendo and you buy a Nintendo. And so if she bought a Nintendo, I would buy games for the Nintendo. And so that way they got the benefit of both without having duplicate things.
Yeah, the bad thing is when they at your house first and they get all these games and they're like, we can't play it. We don't see anything.
There's, that situation is a little nuanced because if you know these games, like you can't, like you save your progress on one, you go to mom's house and you're picking up your other game. Guess what? All your progress is not there. And so it's literally two different things. So anyway, we were able to do that for a short period of time. Didn't take long before, things, we're not able to do that. And so I would just ask the kids because they were at the age where we'd say, what are you getting from your moms? Or do you know what you're getting from your mom?
Yeah, or tell us something you want to get here.
Yeah, that you haven't told your mom or something like that. And it was, we tried to avoid getting them the same things. But it was really left up to them. Like, you have to give me what you want on your list. And if I get you the same thing your mom gets you, you shouldn't put it on your list.
Right. Yeah. And so I'm sitting here thinking, and I don't think I ever had that discussion with my ex, like what I was getting Jackson for Christmas or anything like that. That's how parallel we were.
Yeah.
It was.
Kind of didn't, in some ways, I don't think it mattered. Like, it didn't matter what you got just because you knew things weren't going to come back and forth.
Right. And I knew his dad has different views on Christmas presents than I do.
They need to be useful.
Yeah. And resellable. But I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm trying to remember this exactly, but there was a time that Jackson told me and his girlfriend at the time the same thing to get him.
He was going to make sure he got it.
Right. Well, he thought that we would coordinate it between us. I didn't know he sent us the same list. So guess what?
He got the same thing.
No, luckily we were able to send most of it back because it was Amazon. But she and I both were like, he's like, well, I told y'all to coordinate between each other. He never said that.
In his head.
In his head, he told us to coordinate. Or he just thought we would.
All right.
So one thing that's important is to make sure you're clear on, before you buy the gift, what are your expectations of your child for this gift? If your child is going to get clothes, clothes is such a touchy topic.
Yes.
Say little Johnny got this brand new pair of cowboy boots, and he's so excited, and he wants to wear them to his dad's for the weekend. And mom says, nope. You wear them cowboy boots, and then you'll be out in the yard playing in the mud. Yep.
Blah, blah, blah.
You will wear your Walmart shoes.
Yeah. And sometimes it's not like the other parent is trying to damage what you gave them. It's that you don't have the ability to monitor how the kid's going to use that item.
Right. And the other parent didn't pay for it, so they're not thinking about it. The kid's going, I'm going outside to play in the mud.
How was I supposed to know? He had brand new boots on.
Yeah, I pay attention.
Yeah, I don't care.
But again, like you said, though, they're not, it's not like they're going, go get your boots dirty to make your mama mad. Well,
some will.
Yeah. But most people won't do that. Then, let's not forget, you could have little Johnny, what'd you tell your dad to get you for Christmas? Well, I told my daddy to get me a PlayStation, whatever, last year's version. So,
I'll get you this year's version.
Right.
Because I'm better.
It's that competition.
Yeah. Or I'll give it to you. I'll give you mine first.
Yeah. Oh, that would stink. I think we talked about this on the last podcast. I'm not sure. Where a family was planning on going to Disney.
Yeah, we did.
And then the bio mom comes up and takes them like 2 weeks before that.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's dirty. But we have the same thing at Christmas. Birthdays. What other things do you give your kids gifts for?
Any date ends in Y.
Yep. I remember, like if I got good grades, for every A, I got $1 or $5. It was something little.
That's why I stay broke.
Yeah. The other day, my daddy said, give this to my great niece. He said, give this to Mackenzie.
It's like $20.
Yeah. She brought her grade up from a B to an A, and he gave her $20. It wasn't even a report card.
I mean, it's inflation over a 50-year period.
But still. Yeah. That's that fairness thing. But it's important to figure out these things before you buy the Christmas gifts. Talk to the kid about it. Say, the things that you get here, we would prefer that you keep them here. Just so they don't get broken at your other parent's house because they've got other kids, right?
Yeah. Or maybe there's both. Like, you can't take this, but you can take these things.
Right.
Or whatever. Set the expectation
right.
early. You might even want to set the expectation like before they ask for it. Like when they give you the list, if you do list, and they give you the list, so just so you know, these things will need to stay here because they're expensive or whatever.
Yep.
Or I don't want you to damage them or what. But these you can take back and forth. Just understand that if you get any of these, from Santa Claus or whomever you want to say, then that's the expectation. That way they know. And then when they get it, it's not a surprise.
Right. Yeah. They know if I get a PlayStation from mom, it has to stay at mom's.
Yep.
Even if I'm going to dad's for a week. Because dad's girlfriend's little hellion might tear it up. And then I'll be mad.
That's right.
And children, of course, they're going to be like, oh, little whatever wouldn't break my toy.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Yeah. Doesn't mean they'll do it on purpose, but
Right.
still can happen.
Yep. But I know, I'm going to admit it, guilty parent syndrome. If my son got a PlayStation or one of those little things, whatever you called them again, portable PlayStation.
Sure.
Is that what it's really called?
It's PlayStation Portable.
Okay.
PSP.
All right. So my son got PSP. And he's going to his dad's for a week in the summer. And he really wants to take it. And I say, buddy, I'd really rather you not, because if it gets lost, I know you're laughing because I said buddy.
No, I'm laughing because you said I'd rather you not.
Why? Rather than no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Ethan, my son, would be like, you didn't say no.
Right.
You said you would rather. I'm not.
Oh, gosh. So, okay. Say, okay, you done got me all discombobulated again. So you say, I don't think that's a good idea. How's that?
He would, yeah.
Ethan,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
We're not talking about Ethan.
Okay.
Okay. No, you're not taking it to your daddy
There you
because his little girlfriend's hellions might break it.
Right.
And your kid's like, and all upset. Fine, take it.
Yeah.
It gets broken.
But then me as a step parent, I'm going to be like, see there? You let your stupid kid take it and it got broken. You are not buying him another one out of the money that we share. Oh, that sounded like we went through that before, didn't it?
Too late, I already bought it. Because guilty parent syndrome.
Yep.
Really, is that a guilty parent syndrome thing? Probably. Yeah.
That's just a terrible syndrome.
It's not letting your kids deal with consequences.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And which I believe you should, as hard as it might be. Let them feel it.
Now, this brings me to another topic, cell phones. But guess what? We're going to talk about that next week.
All right. Well, I think that's it for today. Anything else you want to say about all these gifts that people aren't going to be sending back and forth?
Don't buy them nothing. Just don't give anybody
Well,
anything.
this is where giving them experiences is great.
Now, okay, now your sister's like that.
Yep.
So instead of spending a couple $100, whatever, on the kids, they take them on a cruise,
Right.
which is a lot more than a couple $100. But she would rather do the experiences.
Right.
And actually, I'm really excited because you and I and Jackson are going to Kentucky for my birthday in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
Just to go see the Ark. And we are going to have dinner with some Nacho people.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about it because for me, it's rare that I'm not here for my birthday.
Yeah.
Number one. But number two,
It's an experience.
it's an experience.
Versus an item.
And I want to be able to do something with Jackson before he starts working full time and can't get off work, because he's not going to take off work to go hang out with his mama.
No, this might be the last trip.
I hope not.
Well, it's like for your, I don't know, should I say it? For your, for your past birthday.
Yeah. For the past big birthday.
Yeah. Your past big decade-ish birthday.
Okay, stop.
I did. I planned a secret birthday party, a surprise birthday party, and it was a big bash. And I didn't get you anything for your birthday, but I did this event where I invited all your friends from all over the place and had this big get together. And I think that was much, much better than anything I could have bought you.
100%. Because I will never forget that. And I pray that I never forget the feeling
Yep.
of when I walked into that room. I'm probably going to cry, freaking menopause. When I walked into that room and I saw, first of all, when it clicked that, wait a minute, I know these people. It's not a chamber event or a Rotary event like you told me it was.
All right.
It was like, these are my friends. And it was like, there was a room full of people that I loved and that loved me.
Yep.
And that feeling was just amazing. And it was great.
Yep. But for me, I knew I'll never top this. I'm done. I told her, I said, this year for your birthday, just remember what I gave you that year, because I can't outdo that.
Yep. Just remember, I'm surprised you got that many people to come. That's a whole nother story.
Yep, it is.
Anyway, so next week, we are going to talk about cell phones.
All right. Cool. All right. That's it for today, folks. Join us again next week. We'll talk about cell phones. But until then, remember, life is good
When you nacho.